I will never fear a meal again. Those days are long over. That could not be me in 2023. Oh, hi, I'm Sarah and I'm a foodie. Thanksgiving is tomorrow. And I'm super excited about that. To be honest, I get really excited about food very easily. I'm not gonna lie, there are times where I think that the universe was being cruel to me for making me such a big foodie and then having my other huge interest of losing weight and being fit also be like a constant want that I have, because then these two just like run in conflict all the time since I can remember. Okay, wait, is that a downer? Maybe I shouldn't share that in this video. Stay tuned for more on that. All I'm saying is that I have this huge goal. I'm trying to lose a lot of weight, but at the same time, I can't help that I get excited for food. And like, honestly, if I had a diet that I wasn't excited to eat, I say this with my whole heart and my whole chest, I would not do that diet. I would quit and I would be fine with that because I know myself. I know that I love food. I accept that about myself. I will go further. I would never change that about myself. The amount of joy and like excitement that I get for food is like so freaking close to like my whole personality. So this is a problem, isn't it? I'm trying to lose weight. I'm also a huge foodie. I'm so excited about tomorrow. How are we gonna make this work? Fear not, fellow foodies. I am here to share the wisdom of the universe with you, and we can get through this together. Before we even get to the table, you and I are gonna do some work right now. If you have pen and paper near you, I do encourage you to use that because I think it helps to visualize. And I want you to write down every meal, every treat, meal, indulgence that you can think of that you'll have for the rest of this year. Write it down on your paper. I did this back in early October. So from October 6th being my birthday all the way to December 31st, I counted up 9 total indulgent meals. If you have time or if you want to revisit this later, you can also do that for the whole year. So you can include if you're gonna have a New Year's Eve party, what's the big one? Valentine's Day. Easter, if you celebrate Easter, something else in springtime, any summer get-togethers you're gonna have. And when you look at the instances, the situations that you will be in for the whole rest of this year or next year or whatever it is, whatever duration you wrote it out for, it's really not that much. And looking at it itemized in a list like this, it's not intimidating at all. Okay, so why the fuck are we all pretending like these 9 dates, however many dates you have, I mean, all of us probably have left maybe 2 Thanksgivings if you're gonna go with both family sides, maybe 2 Christmases, maybe more than that depending on your family situation. Maybe you have like a birthday coming up. Maybe this is just like a really busy time of year. Still, I'd be willing to bet most everyone should not pass more than like 10 meals max from today to the end of the year. We have about 6-ish weeks left in this year. There is no way anyone is surpassing 10. But even if you're at 10 or more, I think that this argument is still valid. So why the fuck are we acting like those 10 or less meals are going to completely derail the rest of the whole 6 weeks that we have left in the year, or the other 52 weeks for the whole rest of next year? The point that I'm getting at is chillax. Put it into perspective. It's a meal and it's a celebration. In addition, a couple meals is not a reason to throw away 6 weeks of progress that you could be making. Now, let's discuss what happens at the table. I highly suggest that you go in with a plan, even if it doesn't end up being step-by-step this plan that I'm giving you, just go in with a plan in general to limit decision fatigue. The last thing that I want any of us to be thinking about when we're there trying to dish up our meal is, oh my God, do I have the green bean casserole or not? I don't know, it's made with like cream, right? I should have this, yeah. Well, I mean, maybe I should have a little less. I don't know. You're holding up the line. Go in knowing what you're going to do, not just because you might be holding up the line. I just don't want anyone to be standing there super stressing about like, do I get seconds or not? Do I get the sweet potato casserole or not? Do I get the green beans or not? Do I get the stuffing or not? Do I get gravy? Do I get salt and pepper? Like, that would drive anyone bonkers. Perhaps even visualize beforehand. What all are you going to get servings of? Think of how the layout of the kitchen might be if you know the layout of the house that you're going to be in. Think about at each step, at each station, what all are you going to get? What all are you most excited for? I freaking love stuffing. I don't know. Is that a weird one? I don't know. Also, green bean casserole that has like the little crispy onions on top. Oh my God. I'm salivating. I'm not sure what diet all of y'all are on, but I'm just gonna go with the no shit Sherlock approach and say, prioritize your protein, you know, go for the turkey. Load up on veggies and low-cal sides. This is probably my best tip. Have a taste of your cravings. If you really, really want that sweet potato casserole, if you have not stopped daydreaming about green bean casserole since the 4th of July or sooner, get it. Literally get it. Get it. Like, this is your day. This is the time. This is the celebratory meal. Get it. This is really going to make it obvious that I'm like the baby in my family, but my next piece of advice is to steal a bite. If you are too shy to scoop up like literally one bite of green bean casserole or stuffing or whatever it may be, just tell someone next to you, if you know you guys are going to sit together, be like, hey, I'm gonna have a bite of your mac and cheese. Like, I'll have a bite. I think one bite is fair game. Now that we're done with the main course, let's discuss leftovers. I'm really confident you're going to find an option that's best for you with all the options I give. Option A is refuse leftovers. If you can get away with it, if you can tell your host, oh my God, this was so freaking good. Thank you so much for hosting us. It was amazing. I'm so happy to see you guys. Oh, no. I really cannot take any more. Like, it was so delicious, but no, I'm totally tapped out. I can't have that. I can't be cutesy about it. Like, I can't. Prime them with a compliment. Okay, so let's say you know that that's just not gonna fly. Either they're still gonna force leftovers on you, or that would just be rude in your family to preemptively say no to whatever they're trying to give you. I get it. Option B is to serve yourself leftovers. Oh, you have leftover salad? I need more of that salad. Yeah. Oh, I'm good on gravy. I'm good on stuffing. By serving your own plate, you can be picky choosy about the stuff that you take with you and the stuff that you don't. If for some reason, even that is not going to fly. Option C, take the leftovers they serve you. If you know it's going to be an even bigger deal, an even worse fight somehow, that you would have refused leftovers and you just have to take the leftovers they serve you, play nicely, just take the leftovers. My advice for the leftovers that they have given you or the leftovers that you take home is to eat what you can the next day, freeze whatever you don't want right away, and you can practice this protocol again. So let's say the meal has been over for a while, you've got your leftovers, you're leaving, you're in the car ride home, maybe it's even the next day, and something not great sets in. And I don't mean food poisoning. I mean some type of like just really negative guilt maybe about the meal that you had, or some type of feeling of shame, or some type of like nervousness that it's going to happen again, that you're going to like completely derail, that you could lose control. I have something I've written for you and me, because I'm like that too. I'm going to read this because I don't think I could explain it any better than how I wrote it. So, think pragmatically. The meal is over and you cannot go back in time. If it was a scheduled indulgence or not is irrelevant. But now, what are the consequences of shaming yourself moving forward? If you become ashamed of your indulgences, then you will be less likely to indulge again. You may even avoid situations that lead to temptation for indulgence. This could mean skipping social events, which is not what a diet or a lifestyle should make you do. To reiterate, a good diet should operate in the background of your life and allow you to focus on more important things, like enjoying time with friends and making bigger decisions. What do you have to benefit from moving forward? Despite the choices you make on Thanksgiving or make on a random Wednesday in the middle of April, You cannot lose trust with yourself. You need to trust yourself to indulge, to have a taste, and carry on. Because at no point will it ever be appropriate for you to socially isolate yourself and to miss these meals. The point of your diet is to work alongside the rest of your life, not to become the deciding factor that you rotate around. And that is all the advice that I have for you. If anyone out there starts to think of some more cool tips that we could add, go ahead and put it in the comments down below. Tell me what meals you're looking forward to this year. And I hope that you consider subscribing because I have a lot more ideas and a lot more to come. Thank you. Bye.